go! The episode begins with Sexy Jawline Guy and Mama Stark talking about their plan to attack Daddy Lannister's castle. Sexy Jawline Guy says that Mama Stark told him not to send Green-Eyed Guy to ask his dad for help in season 2, but he didn't listen. And now Green-Eyed Guy and his family have taken over Winterfell, so he wants to listen to Mama Stark's advice this time. Sexy Jawline Guy says that if Filch cooperates, they'll have enough men to take the castle. Filch should cooperate. In episode 6 of this season, Bad Aim Guy agreed to marry one of Filch's daughters in Sexy Jawline Guy's place, so they should be allies at this point. Mama Stark tells Sexy Jawline Guy to kill the Lannisters, and then we cut to Sexy Jawline Guy and Mama Stark at Filch's castle. Sexy Jawline Guy apologizes to Filch because he decided not to marry one of his daughters. Filch tells Sexy Jawline Guy to apologize to them instead, so he brings them out. I really expected them to all be super ugly or weirdly deformed, but these girls aren't ugly at all. I just don't think showers exist in Filch's castle. Sexy Jawline Guy's wife is also here. Now he's just rubbing it in these poor girls' faces. Sexy Jawline Guy tells all the girls that he's sorry for breaking his promise of marrying one of them. Filch sarcastically claps and tells Sexy Jawline Guy's wife to come closer so he can look at her. Why did Sexy Jawline Guy bring his wife here? That's like if I asked a girl on a date, and then she showed up to the date with a sexy guy. Who's a sexy guy? The Rock? Is he sexy? That's like if she showed up to the date with The Rock, and she was like, hey, I don't actually want to go on a date with you. And The Rock was just standing there watching all of this happen and watching me get my heart broken. Filch starts saying super creepy things to Sexy Jawline Guy's wife about how attractive she is, but then he surprisingly invites everyone to stay the night and put this whole thing behind them. So Filch is definitely a really creepy old man, but he doesn't seem like that bad of a guy. When are they gonna talk about having Bad Aim Guy marry one of his daughters? And how does that lead to Bad Aim Guy becoming Filch's prisoner in season 6? We cut to Legolas Queen planning her own attack on a castle with this gorgeous guy with beautiful long hair. Scar Guy doesn't trust this guy, probably because he's jealous of that hair, my god. Horny Dude says that he trusts him, and so they all agree to fight together. Last time I saw Legolas Queen, she gave biracial Emma Watson's boss a dragon in exchange for all of his slaves. So maybe right now she's planning an attack on that guy's castle to get her dragon back. I think. We cut to Heavyset Guy and his wife heading to the wall. He tells her they're going to a place called the Night Fort that he read about in a book. It seems like Heavyset Guy's wife doesn't know how to read at this point, which is surprising because in season 7 she reads really well. We cut to the Hound and Young Sad Girl. Jesus, this episode is really hitting every single storyline. Usually each episode only focuses on like 3 storylines, but this one is all over the place. The Hound tells Young Sad Girl not to run away, so they clearly aren't friends yet. The Hound talks to this dirty guy trying to fix his wagon. The Hound helps him and then immediately punches him in the face. Then he takes out his dagger, but Young Sad Girl tells him not to kill him. Why'd you even bother helping him fix his wagon if you were just gonna kill the man? Young Sad Girl tells the Hound that he's not even that tough and that she knows someone who could kill him easily. I think she's talking about Third Person Guy. I'm pretty sure the Hound is taking Young Sad Girl to her dead aunt's house right now for ransom, which means that these two have been together for like 2 full seasons. That's like one of the longest relationships in Game of Thrones where the 2 people don't kill each other. We cut to Weird Raven Kid with his weird group of friends. Like seriously, this is the most diverse that a group of white people could be. I have no idea what these guys are up to or why they're not with Sexy Jawline Guy. Then we cut to Bastard King with Redbeard and Savage Lady. Okay, so we're literally just gonna see every single character this episode, I guess. They're about to steal horses from an old man, and Bastard King tells them not to kill him, but for some reason they really want to. As they're storming the old man's hut, Bastard King hits a rock with his sword to scare the horses, and the old man comes out and is able to ride away. I don't get how Bastard King is dating Savage Lady when they're clearly such different people. Like, she just tried to kill that old dude, and Bastard King just tried to save him. Maybe Bastard King is only dating her so that he can spy on the wildlings. Is that a thing? We cut to Young Sad Girl looking at a castle. I think it's Filch's castle? Apparently that's where they're headed. The Hound tells her that she's scared, and Young Sad Girl tells the Hound that he's scared of fire, and she says that she knows how he got his scar. Then the Hound says that this is the closest Young Sad Girl has been to her family since her dad died. Jeez. Then Young Sad Girl says that someday she's going to kill the Hound. This friendship is off to a very rocky start. We cut back to Weird Raven Kid and his gang, and apparently they're trying to go beyond the wall. Why would anyone want to do that? Groot is afraid of the thunder, and it's really sad. That guy is basically just a dog. He's loyal, protective, he only says one thing, and he's terrified of bad weather. Some people arrive outside on horses, and they're wildlings. They're trying to stay hidden in the tower, but Groot is freaking out because of the thunder. They try to calm him down, and then Weird Raven Kid's eyes roll into the back of his head, and Groot falls asleep. Everybody's like, what the heck did you do? And Weird Raven Kid is like, I don't know. So is this him turning into the Three-Eyed Raven? Oh, dang. The wildlings outside of Weird Raven Kid's tower are Bastard King's group. The guy who I think is Savage Lady's ex-boyfriend looks a lot like Jack Sparrow right now. He says that he heard Hodor shouting, but Redbeard doesn't believe him. Redbeard tells the old man that they need to kill him, and Jack Sparrow tells Bastard King that he needs to prove himself by doing it. There are a couple wolves hanging out outside too, and I think one of those is Weird Raven Kid's. The kid who I thought was the Three-Eyed Raven in episode 6 of this season tells Bran that he's a warg, which I think means he can control his wolf with his mind. Oh, and ravens. Maybe it's all animals. And humans too, because he just did it to Groot. Basically, Weird Raven Kid can do Freaky Friday with anyone he wants. Right outside, Bastard King lines up his sword to kill the old man, but he hesitates, so Savage Lady does it for him. Jack Sparrow and Redbeard call Bastard King a crow and try to kill him. Bastard King fights off some people while Redbeard tackles Savage Lady. While all this fighting is happening, Weird Raven Kid and his crew are just in the tower talking about Weird Raven Kid controlling his wolf. They can clearly hear the fight going on downstairs, but nobody is bothering to look out the window. Finally, Weird Raven Kid is able to control his wolf, and he helps Bastard King fight off the wildlings. Bastard King stabs Jack Sparrow, and Jack Sparrow's eyes go back in his head, and he becomes an eagle. What the heck? He attacks Bastard King as the eagle, but Bastard King is able to get away. He jumps on a horse and rides off without even looking back at Savage Lady. Holy crap! So, Jack Sparrow was a warg also, just like Weird Raven Kid. But he's dead, but right before he died, he took over the body of an eagle. So now, Jack Sparrow is just an eagle. He has to be an eagle for the rest of his life. That is hilarious. That dude is just an eagle now. So Bastard King was just using Savage Lady while he was with the wildlings so that they wouldn't kill him. So now we can all rest easy knowing that Bastard King's one true love is Legolas Queen, his aunt. We cut to Scarguy with Horny Dude and that gorgeous long-haired man about to infiltrate the city. Whoa, what on earth? This gorgeous guy says that he is actually Leatherboy? That is not Leatherboy. This show has recast so many characters and I don't understand why. Also, this actor plays a completely different Leatherboy than the other actor does. This dude isn't even wearing leather. Leatherboy walks in and whistles for Scarguy and Horny Dude to follow him. Leatherboy brags about how easy it was to kill this guy, and then like 20 other guards come running out. Fortunately, these three are like action movie stars and they take care of the guards super easily. But then a bunch more come after them. But we cut to Filch bringing one of his daughters down the aisle to Bad Aim Guy. She has a veil on and I don't even think Bad Aim Guy knows what she looks like. She takes the veil off and she's actually super pretty. And it looks like she actually took a shower. Bad Aim Guy is like, ooh, mamma mia. We cut to Weird Raven Kid and his friends talking about his newfound talent. Apparently, Weird Raven Kid is the only person who can control not only animals, but humans as well. Now it's revealed that the reason Weird Raven Kid is going north of the wall is to find the Three-Eyed Raven. So that one kid is not the Three-Eyed Raven. What is a Three-Eyed Raven? This storyline makes the least sense to me. Weird Raven Kid tells Angry Lady to take the littlest Stark somewhere safe, and she agrees to do it. She says that she owes the Starks her life for taking her in Season 1, Episode 6, and that Weird Raven Kid means the world to her. That's sweet. Angry Lady isn't so angry after all. We cut to Scarguy and Horny Dude returning to Legolas Queen. She asks where Leatherboy is, and he walks in and says that the city is hers. So wait, why does she want to control this city? What city is this? And why would that actor leave the show? We cut to Filch's castle and they're having a big wedding reception. Everyone is having a great time, which, if I know anything about this show, means that something bad is about to happen. Bad Aim Guy is loving his hot new wife. He basically played the lottery and won. Oh gosh, Angry Eye's dad is here. I do not trust this dude, and Mama Stark doesn't seem to like him either. Filch gets everyone's attention and gives a heartwarming speech about how Bad Aim Guy is gonna have sex with his daughter tonight. You know, a classic father's wedding speech. Then everyone starts chanting, "To bed!" and they grab Bad Aim Guy and his wife and take them out of the room, presumably to a bed. Sexy Jawline Guy's wife says, "That's weird," and Sexy Jawline Guy says that it's the only way to have proof that a new couple consummates their marriage. What? What do you mean proof? Are all those people gonna watch those two have sex with each other? I would hate going to weddings if I had to watch my friends have sex afterwards. Then Sexy Jawline Guy's wife puts Sexy Jawline Guy's hand on her stomach and says, there are other ways of providing proof. She's pregnant! Sexy Jawline Guy asks if it's a boy or a girl. How is she supposed to know? Oh sure, let me just run down to the doctor and get an ultrasound. Sexy Jawline Guy's wife says that if they have a boy, they should name him Eddard, after Papa Stark. I love this couple. They're very attractive, first of all. Not that that matters, but they are super attractive. And they're just like really good people who seem to love each other a lot. Some guy walks over and closes the door to the dining hall, and Mama Stark looks around suspiciously. Oh no, I knew this was going too well. What's about to happen? We see Sexy Jawline Guy's wolf locked up outside as the Hound and Young Sad Girl arrive at the castle. A guard tells the Hound to leave, and Young Sad Girl sees a bunch of soldiers running into the castle. The Hound turns around, but Young Sad Girl is gone. Something definitely is about to go down. Back inside, Filch talks to Sexy Jawline Guy, and Mama Stark looks under Angry Eye's dad's sleeve. He's wearing armor. What the Oh! No, he's not gonna die right now. Filch. Does he know that? Yeah. This is so cheap. What? We cut back outside and Young Sad Girl watches Filch's soldiers kill Sexy Jawline Guy's soldiers. Sexy Jawline Guy's wolf is trying so hard to get out of his cage, but then 4 guys with crossbows kill him. Young Sad Girl watches this happen, and she tries to run inside to help Sexy Jawline Guy, but the Hound tells her it's too late and knocks her out to carry her away. Meanwhile, inside, Filch's men are killing Sexy Jawline Guy's men. Sexy Jawline Guy crawls over to his wife, but she's already dead. This is absolutely the saddest thing I've ever seen on this show. Jesus Christ. Mama Stark grabs one of Filch's daughters and holds a knife to her neck and begs Filch to stop. She says, "Let Sexy Jawline go or I will cut your wife's throat." Oh, so that 15-year-old girl is actually Filch's wife. I guess that makes sense. Filch is a really creepy dirtbag. I don't think that he cares enough about his wife to let Sexy Jawline Guy go. Yep, sure enough, Filch says he'll just find another wife, and Angry Eye's dad walks over and kills Sexy Jawline Guy. Mama Stark yells and kills Filch's wife, and then some guy walks over and slits Mama Stark's throat. And then the episode ends. Did that really just happen? That's how Sexy Jawline Guy and Mama Stark are gonna die? To Filch? To stupid Filch? I can't believe this show right now. They make me love Sexy Jawline Guy. They make me love his wife. And they have a baby on the way. I love the baby already. I love babies. And then they kill all 3 of them. And they kill Mama Stark. I am so sad. What a sad episode. I honestly couldn't even bring myself to make jokes during the last 10 minutes of that episode because my heart was just breaking the whole time. Jesus. Filch is such a baby. Hey, Sexy Jawline Guy didn't want to marry one of your daughters. Get over it. If I killed every single person that didn't want to marry me, I'd have to kill literally everyone. You know what? Sexy Jawline Guy had just watched his wife and his unborn child get killed right in front of his eyes. So he was probably ready to die. He probably didn't care anymore about living. And same with Mama Stark. She just watched her oldest son get murdered in front of her. So she was probably just like, yeah, go ahead and kill me. Why not? What's the point? Oh my gosh. I just remembered that Young Sad Girl kills Filch in season 6. That makes me feel so much better. I honestly feel so weird right now after watching that. Like my heart hurts. I'm angry at Filch. I can't even imagine watching that episode live the night that it came out. Cause like I already knew that Sexy Jawline Guy and Mama Stark were gonna die at some point just because they hadn't showed up in the later seasons. But like, Jesus Christ, watching them die like this is heartbreaking. As horrible and sad as that episode was, it was like really one of the best episodes I've ever seen. Like that was just as good as season 6, episode 10. So I will give this episode a perfect 10 out of 10. Every once in a while, this show will just throw an episode at you that completely blows you away. Like, I haven't felt like this after watching a TV show since watching that one episode of Scrubs with Brendan Fraser. You know what episode I'm talking about. Let's reach into these boxes and see which episode I'm gonna watch next. I am still so sad. Season 5, Episode 3, Season 1, Episode 10, Season 2, Episode 6, Season 5 again, Episode 2, and last but not least, Season 1, episode 8. Those are your options for which episode I'm gonna watch next week. There should be a poll right here that you can vote on to decide which episode I'm gonna watch next. Here's a graphic to show you which episodes I've already seen to help you make your decision. Some of you have been super nice to me and have supported me on Patreon, so it's time for the shoutouts. These are my favorite part of the video because it's so stupid and I don't have to think too much. You'll be able to tell that I'm not thinking too much. All right, let's get started. Stieg Lovas. Steg? I don't know how to say your name because I am a ignorant American man who has never left the country. But it's spelled like Stig Lovas, so I'm gonna call you Stag Lover. That's your nickname. You make love with the energy of a stag. I hope that you're not like a 14-year-old kid. Anyways, thank you so much, Steg? Sorry, I'm really sorry I can't say your name. Owen McKinstry. Owen McKinstry, that is a very Irish name? It's like Conan O'Brien levels of Irish. Or are you Scottish? Again, I'm an ignorant American who doesn't know anything. I hope I'm not offending anybody right now. And if I am, I am sorry. But thank you so much, Owen. AJ Chin. AJ is one of my best friends. We grew up together. We actually lived together in college for a year. AJ's the best. He lives in Atlanta. Here's his address. I'm kidding. I'm not going to give you his address. But AJ, you're the man. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon. You don't have to do that. We're friends in person, so like it feels a little weird for you to be giving me your money, but I'll take it. Thank you, AJ. Jacob Mack. I'm more of a Windows guy. There it is. Awful joke. Thank you, Jacob. Parker Sujinski. I feel so confident that I'm saying your last name right. Sujinski. It's spelled crazy, but I think it's Sujinski. You probably had your name said incorrectly by teachers growing up every single first day of school, but not by me. I think I'm saying this name correctly. Parker Sujinski. Thank you, Parker. Sarah C. C. It just says C, the letter C. Is your last name Clark? Are we related? Are you my long-lost cousin? If you are, reach out to me. We should hang out. Thank you, Sarah. William Falstrup. Falstrup's a crazy name. I think if you rearrange the letters in your last name, William, does it say fart slurp? Fart. Oh no, you need one more R. Well, your last name almost spells fart slurp if you rearrange the letters, and that's pretty cool. Thank you, William. If you want to support me on Patreon, I would really appreciate it. There is a link in the description below. I'm pointing at nothing, but when you watch this, there will be a link down there for you to click on. So please go check it out. I have nothing else to say. Okay, bye!